What's up, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. It's Tawny Michelle back at you with another monthly reading for the month of October. So this looks like it's going to be a big month for you guys in the astrology and in the cards. You have a lot of stuff indicating already just in the pre-shuffle that this is a really, really big month for you. And it has a lot to do with, it seems, speaking your truth, because the Knight of Swords fell out in the pre-shuffle, and then we also have the 6th chakra, which is all about your throat. It's all about speaking your truth. It's all about being honest to yourself, being honest with yourself, being honest with other people. So this is a really good time where you need to think about what it is in your life, you know what I mean, that you may not be 100% honest about, or you may not be speaking up about, Cancer. Another reason why this is such a big deal in this month seems to just really be pushing you, like literally into your purpose, into your destiny, like into wherever it is that you're going in this life, is because we have the 10th house, which is all about the world, but it's also about where you're going, your future, your career, the path that you're on, your destiny. And then we also have Yod, which is about destiny, as you can see. So Cancer, you are going places, and it seems like really fast, but it seems like this is all depending on if you can speak up. You may be going places like maybe you're in a job where you are asked to be the manager, or you are asked to, step it up, or like communicate something, or something with technology or the mind. And then we also have adjacent possibilities coming up here. So these are just like your beginning cards, just to see what's going on, like just to get the basis, the foundation of the general themes of the month for you guys. So if one door closes, another one will open. So don't stress out about it too much, Cancer. Don't feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do, and start freaking out. You really need to also probably watch what you say this month. Like, are you putting this pressure on yourself mentally or verbally to do certain things? Are you being a little too opinionated about other people or the world? Or I feel like some of you are in a situation where you've been really like just wanting this thing, like you really just want to manifest this thing to you, but it's like not happening fast enough possibly or something. But this month is really going to open those other doors for you, but you have to be able to see it and slow down enough to be able to see it. So that is just kind of what I'm getting in the pre-shuffle. And as far as the rest of your month, like what else is happening with your month, you're going to be very, very busy this month, Cancer, like very, very busy. Mars is going to be in a sector for you that's all about your family. And like, as always, guys, make sure that you are watching your other signs as well, your sun, moon, and rising sign. And also, if you would like a more personalized reading, you can book a reading with me. Everything you need to know is down in the description. You can book a monthly reading or a 3-month reading to see what transits are coming up for you and how everything will be affecting you personally. But this is just a general reading on how this could affect most Cancers, for the most part. So anyways, you're going to be really busy with family. I mean, your family could be pressuring you or putting a lot of pressure on you, or you could feel like you have a lot of pressure in regards to your home life, your home environment, your really personal relationships. There could be some conflict in your family as well, but I really feel like if you're working with Mars, if you're working with that Mars energy, which is a little bit faster, and it is like really busy, and it is taking action, and you are worrying about like, basically it's making yourself comfortable and like taking action to improve the harmony in your home and in your household. And like, that is what this month is going to be about. You're really going to be focused on like, do you need to redecorate? Do you need to have a sit down with your family if you live with like other people? If you live with, if you have a family that you live with, the family that you don't live with, is there some kind of imbalance, and how can you take action with that? And that may be what this whole speaking up thing is about with the throat chakra. Also, like, do you need to redecorate? Do you need to renovate? Do you need to move? Like, what do you need to do to make yourself more comfortable and more harmonious? Like, especially when it comes to where you are comfortable, which is normally your home, your foundation, like where you feel the most comfortable, where you feel safe, where you feel secure. And so that's why I keep saying the home. But it's really about that. And then what's also interesting is the Aries full moon is going to be happening in your 10th house of career, your public image, your reputation, the world where you're going, your destiny, all of that. So, and we'll get to that in a minute, but this is really about balancing out your life and where you feel comfortable, your personal close relationships, your family, your emotions, and not letting this Mars energy overrun you. There could be some situations where you were just carrying too much, like you were just doing way too much for other people. You were carrying way too many other people's burdens or your own burdens, and it's time to walk away. It's time to let go. It's time to be truthful. It's time to be honest, you know? And I think you're going to start seeing that this month. You're going to start seeing where you could be carrying too many burdens, where you could be working yourself a little bit too hard, Cancer. So I think it's really important to pay attention to that. So we're doing the reading, the monthly reading, a little bit different than usual. So just bear with me. We are going to do a spread. So let me feel here where your cards are at that we need to draw. All right, there we go. All right, Cancer, October 2019. Your general energy is the Three of Wands. So yeah, you're definitely waiting on something. You've definitely been looking forward to something, like looking forward to moving forward, waiting on some kind of something to come to you. Maybe you're trying to manifest something, or you're really looking towards the future for something. And that's what I see here in these cards as well. And there may be some possibilities or some opportunities that you're not seeing. So it's really important to look at all sides of everything, because that's what Libra season is all about, right? So anyways, your recent past is the Page of Wands. So feeling inspired, feeling creative, feeling like adventurous, all of that. So let's see, your next step is the King of Swords. So some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign in the near future in October, or once again, this could be speaking your truth, living your truth, speaking up for yourself. You know what I mean with the King of Wands here. So let's see, what's going on in your emotions. At the bottom of everything is the Five of Cups, okay? So we are a little bit... Cancer, you could be missing something, missing someone, or just feeling down, like something's not happening fast enough. We'll see. What's going on in your mind is Justice, so Libran energy. So you are trying to balance things out. There could be a situation you're really trying to balance out. What is crossing you is the Four of Wands. So yes, family, security, all of that. There could be some family drama, and people may be wanting you to pick sides, or just drama in your personal life, period. And, you know, they could be trying to get you to pick sides, but it's really important that you stay balanced, that you stay objective, that you stay a little bit detached. That way you can look at all sides of the situation. That way you can balance everything out. That way you can judge things efficiently and be really honest with yourself. So that is what that is all about. You're definitely balancing out your emotions and your mind. You know what I mean? Because in these scales, she's got the heart and then she's got the mind. So it's definitely a balance here. So let's go ahead and see, let's get clarity on one card for each week of the month. Cancer, October 2019. Some of you could be signing contracts, agreements. Definitely like trying to mediate a situation this month, Cancer, that may not be your problem, that you may just have to let go of, right? All right, week one, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so week one, you could be learning a new skill. You could be working a little bit more. You could be learning something new. You could be having a little bit of money come in October, the first week of October. Looks really good. Page of Pentacles is awesome. You could be working on a project. This could be even like a new car, or just something that isn't like too big, but that's physical, right? Coming into you, or just learning something new, something along those lines. So week two, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So then perfecting whatever it is that you're learning, definitely working on something, working towards something. This could be doing work in your home, doing work at work, decorating, crafts, definitely looks really crafty here. Week 3, we have 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so then we are focusing more towards, you know, working with other people or coworkers, collaboration. This can even sometimes be the family, I find, but really trying to balance things out in a situation with other people, basically a social situation. And the 4th week, we have the 5 of Wands. So yeah, definitely some tension when it comes to some areas in your life, and it may not necessarily involve you. It may be a little bit more of other people, but you're kind of stuck in between, you know what I mean? Like a Libra. Okay, so the bottom of the deck. Okay, so some of you guys went through a breakup this year. Some of you guys may have not. As well, but some of you went through a breakup this year and you're really learning how to love yourself again. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords reversed with the Devil, so Capricorn energy. So really like getting out of this insecure phase that we've been in and starting to take action, you know, starting to do something different. Because in the past, there was some kind of issue with a relationship or with a family member or just something, or with just family in general, family relationships or love relationships, where somebody may have abandoned you, you know, someone may have abandoned you and the dream that you thought was happening or in your life, just period. And this month could be bringing some of that up. And so you are learning how to love and celebrate yourself, and then you're also learning boundaries. So that is what I'm getting from that. Cancer. So definitely interesting. If you were stuck in some kind of phase, like where you felt abandoned or you felt like an outsider or something, you're definitely taking action finally this month. You're definitely pushing through that energy to come out on the other side, basically. So anyways, yeah. So let's go back over your cards really quick and then we'll talk about your astrology. So basically, your general overall energy is the 3 of Wands. So we're definitely looking towards the future. We're definitely waiting for something. We're definitely thinking about where we're going next, what we're doing, waiting for our ships to come in. But the next thing we have is the 4 of Wands, which is right after the 3 of Wands. And this definitely can be involved with your home, your family. You're really thinking about what you want to do with your home. You're really thinking about how to bring more pleasure, how to bring more love, how to bring more just harmony into your home life, how to bring more beauty into your home life or into your family. And, you know, in the recent past, like I said, we were inspired to do something. There was some kind of inspiration here to do something, or we had some kind of like message or news come in, and now we are thinking about what we want to do with our home, our family, and etc. And then the next step is the King of Swords. So, you know, like I said, you could be dealing with an air sign, or this could be about speaking your truth, contracts, agreements. You do have Justice here. So this could be, for some of you, maybe divorce or like, but you'd already be going through it. I'm not saying this is about to happen, you know, like you would already know, okay? So is what I'm trying to say. But, and it's really about getting honest with yourself and speaking your truth. And with Justice at the very top of your reading and what you're projecting outwardly and what's going on in your mind, like this, once again, is about speaking your truth. It's about your throat chakra. It's about balancing out your mind and your heart. It's about mediating what's going on the outside and what's going on the inside, and really trying to find a balance. Because Cancer, you feel a little bit down, you feel a little bit stressed out, you feel a little bit like just, you know what I mean, emotionally exhausted, emotionally drained. But you are finding some happiness, some peace, some joy in projects and creative ideas, and, you know, working on something, fixing something, learning a new skill, and then really perfecting that skill. You know what I mean? Really learning to perfect that skill. And Venus and Mercury are going to be in your 5th house if you're a Cancer rising, but you know, you're still going to feel a lot of this energy even if you're a Cancer sun. Just make sure you watch your sun and moon sign too. But Mercury and Venus are going to be in Scorpio, and this is really going to bring out this creative passionate side to you guys, which is going to be really, really awesome. So then the third week, you know, like I said, we have working with others. We have really trying to, you know, migrate through a social situation or navigate through a social situation, a collaboration, coworkers. And that's what this Aries full moon is going to bring up for you guys. There could be some challenges with career, and the Aries full moon is on the 13th, but you may see some challenges with career and relationships, or your responsibilities with your relationships are somehow challenging your career life, your social life, and where you're going. You know what I mean? Like, your future could be being held back or challenged by your relationships, or by responsibilities in your relationships, or responsibilities in your marriage, or just any kind of interpersonal relationship, business partnerships, etc. So it's really important to pay attention to those things this month. And you know, there could be like pressure or on your relationships as well. Like, somebody could be putting pressure on your relationships or you in general this month. So just kind of be aware of that. But you're going to be really busy when it comes to the family. Maybe there's a lot of family events. Maybe you're really busy at home. There could be some conflict with the family, like we talked about, that you're going to have to look at all sides of the situation and really make a decision. Some of you are weighing out a decision this month, a big decision, you know, and you've been undergoing like a lot of changes when it comes to your relationships for a long time, Cancer. Like, you've been really undergoing transformations when it comes to your relationship life. So definitely something to think about. Anyways, there could be a little bit of hostility or anger in your household if you live with people, family or personal relations, landlords, just like intense emotions, or but this is really creating that more harmonious and comfortable environment. And you know, investing in property possibly, or something along those lines, moving, investing in property, like, you know, all of that. So make sure you allow yourself to use this Mars energy to be productive and to make yourself more comfortable when it comes to your home and your family life, and to make it a little bit more harmonious, to really mediate things. That way you're not like all over the place and this Mars energy is driving you nuts, you know, because it can be a little hard for Cancer to deal with Mars energy. You know what I mean? It's like just not the complete opposite, but it's pretty opposite, you know? So just kind of, if you're more productive and you're focusing on making changes and taking action to create a more harmonious life for you and a more balanced life for you, that is where you will feel the most productive. You know, working on crafts, working on just anything that will make you and your home and your environment and your comfort zone more harmonious and comfortable. So anyways, Cancer, thank you guys so much for watching this reading. I am going to be doing more readings for you guys for this month over on my Patreon, if you want to check that out. Also, if you didn't know, or if you don't already know, I have an online course called SOULOLOGY, which is also over on Patreon. It is for the Soul Tribe membership level, and we are going into our shadow work this month. We are for the next 2 months after, actually, but it's a monthly online course. So if you ever want to cancel, you can. If you try it out for a month and if you don't like it, or it's not for you, or you want to go and grow somewhere else, that's fine. But basically, we are going really deep into the shadow this month together, because it is shadow season and we all have to do shadow work. So if you're interested, definitely go check that out. I love you, Cancer, and I hope you guys have a great month. I honestly think you will. But yeah, bye.